Hi, good morning. How are you today? I am Teacher Marvin, your English teacher here. All right. So this morning, before we are going to start our lesson, let's do have a review. Anyway, our subject for today is science. All right. And then the last meeting, you were able to learn about the snails and what are the parts of the snails, and you were also able to know what are the bad features or what are the different features about the snail, and you will able to know how that snail cannot hear but can see, and you will able to know that snail also providing a slime, and then snail can live in a different habitat. It can be salt water or a fresh water. That's right. Okay, so this morning is we are going to learn about the five senses here. Okay, so when we say five senses, it consists of different organs that function, which is connected and related to our topic because our topic for today is science. Okay, now welcome to Primary One, the English program, and our subject for today is science. And then our topic for today is about the five senses. All right. But before that, let's do have a reading skills about the words for today, which is your unlocking difficulties. And then Teacher Marvin will going to read the words twice, and then you have to repeat right after me. Okay, are you ready? Very good. Number one. Okay. I will going to read the word twice and then you have to speak right after me. Okay. Taste. Taste. Everybody say taste. Very good. And then number two. We have touch. Touch. Everybody say touch. Touch. Okay. Very good. That is touch. First is we have the word taste. And then after taste is touch. All right, next. All right, number three, sight. Sight. Everybody say sight. Sight. It starts with letter S and then the sound is sight. Very good. Number four, we have hear. Hear. Everybody say hear. Hear. That's right. Hear. Next. And the last one is smell. Everybody say smell. Smell. Very good. It's smell. Now we have the five words for today. Number one is we have touch, taste, hear, smell. And then we have also the other one. Okay, so our topic for today is about the five senses. We have also the sense of sight. We have the sense of taste, the sense of touch, the sense of smell, and then the sense of sound. So these are the five basic senses that we have. Okay? Now, we have here, I will going to show you the pictures later on. Okay, so we all know that the human external senses are based on the sensory organs. Again, the human external senses are based on the sensory organs. When we say sensory organs, these are the sensory organs which is an external senses such as our eyes, our ears, our hand, our nose, and then the last one is of course our tongue. Okay, so yes, we have here the sense of sight, we have the sense of hear, we have the sense of smell, we have the sense of taste, and the last one is we have the sense of touch. So these are the external senses of our sensory organs. Okay? So let's show you, I'll show you one by one the following sensory, okay? The different kinds of senses. Yes, we have here the sight for eyes, we have here the hearing for ears, we have touch for our head, and the taste for our tongue, and to smell is used for our nose. So that's it. So we have here the one. And we you should also know and recognize that the five sensory organs that we have are all interconnected to our brain. Again, the five senses we have, the sensory organ we have, are all connected to our brain. So what is our brain? This is the basic main part of our body. The brain. Without brain, we cannot be able to hear, we cannot be able to sense the different senses because brain is the one who drive or the captain of our body. Okay? Excuse me. Now, I'll show you one by one. So this is our brain. Okay, this is our brain. Now, so the brain is working together with our sight, and our sight is for eyes. Our brain is also working together with our hearing, and then hearing is used for ears. Next, our brain is also connected to our sense of taste, and we use our tongue for the sense of our taste. And our brain is also interconnected to our sense of touch, and we use our hands to feel our touch, okay, to touch everything. And then the last one, we our brain is also interconnected to our sense of smell, and we use our nose for our smell. That's right. So these are the five sensory organ, the external sensory organ. Okay, now I would like to emphasize the different senses that we have, and everybody say sight. Sight. And we use the sense of sight because of our eyes. That's right. We are able to see the different things. Everything that you can see under the sun, below and above, we use our eyes, and because you are able, you are capable to see the different things, now you can see there that you have the sensory of sight, the sense of sight. And always remember that we use our eyes for the sensory or the sense of sight. All right? Everybody say eyes. That's right. Where is your eyes? Of course, here. We use our eyes for the sense of sight. Next, we have number two, hearing. Everybody say hearing. And what part of our body we use to so that our sense of hearing will work? Of course, this one. And what do you call this part of our body? This is what we call ear. So because of the ear, you are able to hear the different sounds. And that is the sense of hearing. Again, you are able to use the ear so that your hearing will be worked. Okay, so that is hearing is to ear. Okay, next, we have also another one. Smell. Everybody say smell. And what part of our body we use for smelling? Of course, this is the one you are able to use. And what is the name of this part of our body? We called it as nose. That's right. Because you are able to use to smell because using your nose. Without nose, you are not capable to smell. Because nose is one of the most important part of our body because you can smell everything. Okay, so smell is to nose. Next, we have taste. Everybody say taste. Okay, and what part of our body we use for tasting? Yes, it is. We use our tongue. We use our tongue for our tasting. That's right. Without tongue, you cannot taste. Okay? So that's a very simple logic. So we used to taste because of our tongue. Everybody say taste is to tongue. That's right. Very good. And our last sense of organ, touch. Everybody say touch. And what part of our body you were able to touch? Yes, it is. We use our hand. We use our hand to touch. Because of our hand, we are able to touch everything. Because you touch, yes, you use your hand, and it is now you are using your sensory organ, and that is touch. Everybody say touch. Touch is to hand. That's right. So we have here the five senses. We use our hand to touch. We use our tongue to taste. We use our ear for hearing. We use our eyes for sight. And we use our nose for smell. So that is the five senses. Ear is for hearing. Everybody say ear is for hearing. Very good. Tongue is for taste. Everybody say tongue is for taste. That's right. Next, nose is for smell. Everybody say nose is for smell. Very good. Next, hand is for touch. Hand is for touch. Very good. Eyes is for sight. Eyes is for sight. That's right. So we have the five senses. We have the smell is for nose, eyes is for sight, tongue is for taste, ear is for hearing, and hand is for touch. Again, nose is for smell. Very good. Next, sight is for, that's right, sight is for to see, use our eyes. Very good. Taste is for, very good. Taste is for our tongue, to taste the foods that you want to eat. Now, hearing is for ear. You used to hear the sounds. So that is, hearing is for ear. That's right. Touch is for, very good. Touch is for touching anything, everything. Okay? And take note, not all things you can touch. Okay? There are some things you are not able to touch. All right. So we have here the sight for eyes. Eyes is to see. Smell is for nose, and nose is for smell. Hearing is for ears. Ears is to hear. And touch is for tongue, and tongue is to taste. And touch is for skin, and skin is to touch. All right? So that's very easy. So let's go back to our five senses. Smell. Everybody say smell. Sight. Taste. Hearing. Touch. So that is smell, sight, taste, hearing, and touch. So these are the five senses that we have. Now, let's do have an activity before we are going to finish our lesson for today. Are you ready? Now, what you're going to do is, I will going to give you a question or show you a picture, and then you have to answer me. Okay, you can choose, it's either A or B or C. You have to analyze the picture. And then a question for today is, of course, related to our topic for today, which is the five senses. Are you ready? Very good. Now, this is an eyes. And we use eyes for A, to hear, B, for sight or see, smell. We use our eyes for A, hear, B, sight, see, smell. The correct answer is letter. Very good. It's letter B. Good job. Clap our hands. Next, this is, what do you call this part of our body? And we use this part of our body for A, smell, B, touch, or C, taste. Again, we use this part of our body for our A, smell, B, touch, or C, taste. What is the correct answer? It's letter. Very good. It's letter A. Nose is for smell. That's right. Next. How about this one? We use this picture for A, taste. Is it B, hear? Or is it C, touch? What can you say about this picture? And we use this picture for A, taste, B, hear, or C, touch. And the correct answer is letter. Very good. It's letter A. We use this for taste, and tongue is for tasting. Very good. Next. How about this picture? We use this hand for A, smell. Or is it B, touch? C, sight. Again, we use our hand for A, smell, B, touch, C, sight. And the correct answer is letter. Very good. It's letter B. We use our hand for touch. We use our hand for touching. Therefore, hand is for touching. Very good. And how about this one? This picture shows or represent in what function of our organ? Is it A, sight? Is it B, taste? Or is it C, hear? Again, we use this part of our body for what sense of organ? Is it A, sight? Is it B, taste? Or is it C, hear? The correct answer is letter. Very good. It's letter C. It's here. All right. Another one. We have here number 1 is for smell. Number 2 is for touch. Number 3 is to see. Number 4 is for hear. Number 5 is for taste. And we have also 5 choices. A, B, C, D, or E. Again, we have 5 numbers and 5 letters. So what we are going to do is we are going to connect the numbers to letters. Okay, let's start with number 1. And number 1 is what sense of organ? That is smell. And which of the choices is the correct answer to connect the smell? It's letter. Very good. It's letter B. Clap our hands. All right, next. Number 2. What do you think is the sense of organ? This number 2. This is a sense of touch. Now, the sense of touch used for what part of our body? It's letter. Very good. It's letter C. Good job. Everybody clap our hands. That's right. All right, number three. We you were able to use the sense of see. And which of the following is the correct answer for number three? Is it A, D, or E? The correct answer is letter. Very good. It's letter A. Eyes is to see. That's right. And how about number four? Number four is the sense to hear. And the sense to hear is what organ used for. The correct answer is letter. Very good. It's letter E. Ears is to hear. And number five, taste. Of course, it's very obvious. The correct answer, taste, is for tongue. All right. Now, let's do have a recap. You were able to see and learn that smell is to nose, and touch is to hands, and see is for eyes, hear is for ears, and taste is for tongue. So those are the five senses that we have. I hope you enjoy so much and you've learned a lot to our lesson for today. Okay, so by the next meeting, you are able to learn how does the five senses of our organ work thoroughly, and then what are the important use of the five senses do we have. So that's all for today. Thank you so much and goodbye.